tangible results.
When I look at Memphis, boy, they've been one of the big stories of the early season so far, and for all the right reasons, too.
Yeah, that's right. They've been better than anybody could have predicted to this point. They don't have a lot of star power, but they play together. The pieces seem to fit. And they were flying under the radar, but all of a sudden now people are starting to recognize how good they are.
And now the Lakers starting group. Boss in at point guard. Randall and Hill are the 4 and 5. Gerald Green out there with Bryant. Clock at 6. Here's Lee. Off the left rim and out. And here is Hill. Averaging 6 points per contest. That's good. Kobe's got his first points of the game.
Well, you knew he'd win that race.
Definitely. I mean, that's what you call early offense.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Dave Yeager gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We discussed their defensive strategy going up against Kobe Bryant. He said, well, he probably has the best footwork of any player in the game. You can't give him any room in his jump shot, but when he's got all those fakes, it's so tough. Guys, he said he knows Kobe is going to get his points. They just want to try to limit his efficiency out there. Guess we'll see how they do.
And thank you, Doris. Now here is Conley. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against San Antonio.
He got some huge points from the foul line, too, Kevin. He was very aggressive, generating contact and drawing fouls.
So it's the Lakers now, after the made shot from Zach Randolph. Kobe, the pass to Boss. Green kicks to Kobe. Shoots the 3, and count it. Three-pointer good on the shot from Boss. Boss has got 5 now.
4 straight makes out of the gate. That's a sweet start.
Lee dishes to Conley. Randolph in the post. Last game with 30 points.
Certainly not the dream start they were hoping for, going 1 for 4 early.
Conley against Green. Randall kicks to Green. Randolph grabs the board. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Lee with the ball. Picked up by Bryant. Here's Koufos. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he sinks the second. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Boss over by Conley. Boss and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Zach Randolph. Lakers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. The first free throw is good. All free throws good from Boss. And so here's Memphis, trailing here by 8. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, I don't think they enjoyed watching the tape of that loss, because there's no question they were the better team going into it, and yet they got completely crushed.
I'm actually still trying to figure out what happened there, Steve. No matter how it looks on paper, you've still got to show up, lace up, and play. It looked like they just weren't interested in being there.
Conley kicks to Allen. Memphis moving that ball around. Randolph passes to Conley. Lee outside. 6 on the shot clock. Allen kicks to Lee. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And Hill with the block. The pass to Boss. Pass to Green. Hill, a screen on Allen. From deep, Green. Count the bucket. Green's got 5.
Well, they've settled into their offense very quickly here today.
Yeah, they're zoned in, making the most out of their possessions here.
Allen outside. Conley into the lane. was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Memphis shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first free throw is good. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Tayshaun Prince is checked in for Koufos. Richardson comes in for Tony Allen. Adams, he's checked in for Lee. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Mike Conley. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Davis is checked in for Hill. Chandler comes in for Randall. Nick Young's checked in for Green. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Bryant. Let's check out the leaders in field goal percentage as a team. The Lakers number 1.
Kevin, I've always said shooting percentage individually and for a team is a function of the kinds of shots you get. This team leads the league in shooting percentage because 1, they have good shooters, but 2, they take high-quality shots. They're a very disciplined group.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Let's get a glimpse at how the Lakers are doing right now here early in the season yet in the NBA stats. First in field goal percentage. First in lowest turnovers a game. And they're number 1 in opponent scoring. They don't allow teams to get into a rhythm offensively, and thus they're able to hold those points down.
And the shooting is really what stands out to me. This is a team that does such a good job of finding open looks. They're unselfish. They work offensively to create good shots. And when they do that and they're on their game, they're tough to beat.
Now here is Davis. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Look at the Lakers. Their best record here in the early going. And, of course, Memphis tied right now.
You know, for the Grizzlies, quite honestly, guys, they're playing a brand of basketball that very few people thought they were capable of playing at any point this season. Never mind right from the start.
And for a team that might not have the talent of some of the other top clubs around the league, getting off to this good start has been critical. I think a slow start might have doomed them.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Randolph can't hit.
Oh, boy, he is just cold as ice. I don't think he's going to be the one to help them cut into the lead.
And, yes, sir, that one drops.
Defensively, this team is just giving up way too many open looks.
You're exactly right. And to battle back, they've got to shore that defense up, Steve.
Now, here's Beverly. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Adams dishes to Randolph. Drive by Adams. And again, Memphis no good. Los Angeles leading by 16. Here's Young. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Young's got 6.
I couldn't have dreamt of a much better start than what they've had here today.
Everything's working, especially offensively, and what a lead they have already to show for it.
There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. And Beverly kicks to Prince. Off the run. Nice jump shot. Good. Randolph's got his second basket of the game. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Boss passes to Chandler. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
They built a big lead here early.
Both defensively and offensively. They've been terrific right from the tip.
The Grizzlies trail by 18. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Randolph, and it's good from the elbow. Randolph's got 7 points. And here is Los Angeles now. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, and offensively, everything seemed to come together for them beautifully. It seemed like everything they tried worked.
And with a multifaceted approach like the one they had, it takes a sophisticated defense to stop it, which was not the case that day.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second is with some changes. Zach Randolph's checked in for Koufos. Richardson comes in for Tony Allen. And it's Adams in for Patrick Beverley. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Wilson Chandler's checked in for Hill. Young comes in for Green. Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for Kobe. And it's Boss in for Clarkson. Conley out there with Adams. Then it's Zach Randolph. Then there's Richardson. And it's Prince in at the power forward. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
They've done a lot of good work with the ball, really moving both the ball and moving bodies, getting quality chances at the hoop.
And they're not wasting chances when they get them. I mean, they're hitting their shots.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Yes, Kevin, Boss in their last game out against the Magic ended up having a lot of troubles. He dropped in a handful of points, and he also was creating for others by getting the ball in a position to score it. He was unsuccessful finding ways to put the ball in the basket and ended with a low point total for him. I bet he bounces back here, though. Tough to keep this guy down, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. And just not the game he hoped to have, guys.
It sure wasn't. And you know that to be a winner in basketball or the game of life, it takes experiences like that to cause you to use it as fuel to bring it that much harder the next time. Sometimes you go through that adversity and disappointment. We'll see what he does here.
Well said, Clark.
Yeah, and the key is, I think, you have to have the right approach and the right attitude. You have to use the experience, but you have to let go of the emotion. And as long as he's motivated and excited to be out here, he can figure out what to do next and kind of take that next step forward. And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today.
Dishes it to Chandler. Good! Chandler's got his third bucket of the night.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
Okay now, Conley.
Pass to Randolph. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
Well, he had a lot of success at the free throw line in their last game.
He really did. He didn't waste any of those chances when he got them.
We've seen some obvious improvement in his free throw shooting since last year.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Well, guys, for a point guard, he can punch it.
Yes, sir. I mean